So today I'm going to be changing the pressure converter on my Mini Cooper 2010 S. It's making the little buzzing sound after you turn it off, or some people call it the mooing sound. So this is the new part. It's the Pureberg brand. So this is going to be replacing the old worn out part. Yeah, got the two vacuum lines and this electrical control plug here. Alright, hopefully it's visible. It's that little SOB over there. You can see there's two tubes coming out of it. It's got the yellowish plastic on it, and there's also a metal there's a connector, electrical connector to it. It's very tight, but it's this thing right here. This is loose now. Right here, this one's loose. You have to pull it this way towards the driver's side. Okay, and it's a pain in the ass. So you just got to keep trying and trying, because it's some sort of, what is it, like a knife or blade connection or something up there. You might be able to see the place where it goes into the little bracket. It's this one here. It's this one here where I'm wiggling my fingers at. That's where it goes into, so you gotta pull it this way towards the driver's side. Now I tried with my hand. It's kind of cold out here now. It's Canadian winter, -5 or 6, so maybe it was a little stuck. I couldn't get it out with my hand. So what I used pry tools. This guy here, I just wedged it in there, and then I started just pushing it towards the driver's side, and it popped out. It popped out of its little bracket. So now it's hanging loose here. So now I gotta figure out how I'm going to take out this electrical connector here, and also how I'm going to loosen up these two tubes here, these vacuum tubes. Popped out I've popped out the pressure converter. If I can find out where I put it. Where is it? Nope, that's not it. Oh, it's on my chest. So here it is. That's the old pressure converter. These you have to remove these two connections. So there's a line going into each of these, and for me, the bottom one, this one was pretty easy to take out. The top one was a little tougher. I'm gonna have to use a screwdriver to basically pry it out. And then you also have the electrical connector here. Not very visible, but you have this electrical connector. And how this works is there it is. If I can just get to it, here it is. You just take a screwdriver, and there's a little black tab here. You have to just get your screwdriver and open this thing up, this thing here. If I can get the screwdriver. So basically what you're doing is while it's on the thing, while it's on the connection, so while it's connected, you gotta lift it up with the screwdriver, put it here. If it's visible enough, you have to put it here and just kind of lift it up, lift up the tab. You'll see it move, and then you push it up, or push it away from the connector. So also don't forget to put a label on these one of these. So for me, I called one of these bottom line, and then the other one's the top line. You can call it whatever you want, just so, but you just have to remember what what you mean with the naming that you gave it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the new one in. I'm gonna put the electrical connector in. I'm gonna put these lines in, and then hopefully I can wiggle it back into the bracket that it was connected to. As you can see, the bracket's up there. It's the my stuff keeps falling out. Where is it? If I can just show it with a screwdriver, it's this guy right here. It has to go into that. Yeah, you just have to slip it into this, and you should be good, because it was pretty hard to take it out, so I'm pretty sure once it's in, it's secure. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. I tried from the top. I took out the airbox, but it was pretty hard. Even with my reach, I have a pretty decent reach, and I grabbed it, but I just couldn't pull it out. So it's pretty much like everyone says on the North American forums, that it's easier to kind of get to it from the bottom. So yeah. Alright, so after a lot of wiggling and twisting, I think I got it in. Although, I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure. It didn't feel right, but there's just no room to work. It's cold. I'm wearing kind of thick sweaters, so it's hard to really get my hand in there and try to jam it in. But I'm pretty sure it went in. I hooked up the 2 vacuum tubes and the electrical connector, and then I just then my camera battery ran out because it was so cold out here, and I'm pretty sure it's in. But I mean, I'll have to keep an eye on it, so you know, just in case if it comes loose or something. Probably check on it after a week or two when the temperature's warmer, and hopefully it's still in its place. But yeah, that's pretty much how you would change your pressure converter. Alright, so I turned it off and there's no more buzzing sound, so that means the fix was good. So yeah, I've driven it a few times and turned it on and off, and I haven't heard that buzzing noise anymore.